declared as the ageless woman by the mainstream media. This is Annette Larkins, an American author, timeless as she looks at 82 years old, and an inspiring example of the power of a healthy diet and lifestyle. Annette has astounded doctors and people from around the world with her youthful look. What is her secret? Eating a raw vegan diet. A raw vegan diet consists of anything plant-based that is uncooked, like fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, grains, and legumes. This diet has both benefits and risks. Benefits as in you get many nutrients from the healthy foods you eat, paired with weight loss, decreased sugar cravings, and lower blood pressure. But you also may be at risk of malnutrition, since the foods in the raw vegan diet are so low in calories. Before Annette and the way she structures it for herself, it's clear that she reaps the benefits. Born in Asheville, North Carolina in 1942, Annette grew up in a family where her parents instilled in her a love for natural and healthy living. In 1963, when she was 21 years old, she made her first big step to her health and wellness journey and cut out meat from her diet. Then she went a step further and cut out refined grains as well as dairy. Finally, she transitioned into a full raw vegan lifestyle after loving the precious results of her health journey so well. Annette also grows a lot of her own food on her own. She says, years ago, I decided that I wanted to have some control over the quality and kinds of food that I ingested. So I decided that one way to do that would be to start a garden. I grow bananas, mulberries, mangoes, noni, lettuce, collards, spinach, mustards, turnips, lettuce, tomatoes, and other vegetable plants. But that's not all. Additionally, there are herbs like basil, mint, parsley, rosemary, and cilantro. I also spread out various seeds, such as alfalfa, garbanos, lentils, and broccoli, to name a few. Annette also prioritizes fitness with her diet. One of the exercises she performs is to go up and down the stairs, so that she walks a total of 100 floors. Another way she gets her exercise in is by reaching a high-step goal daily. She walks 5 miles on the treadmill, and with other activities such as dancing and gardening. She averages over 15 and 16,000 steps per day. Annette Larkins has also faced tragedy in her life. Annette's mother sadly passed away from breast cancer at 47, and her grandmother had already died at 36 from the same cause. Her great-aunts all died from cancer as well. However, Annette said that genetics load the gun, but it's up to the person to pull the trigger. Annette has revealed their kind of food she eats, but how does she set it all up? Well, she says, although her eating habits may seem restrictive to some, she doesn't feel that way. I do not have a regimented way of eating, and most of the time, I do not pay strict attention to what I eat at any particular meal. That is, of course, within the ramifications of my consumption of a healthy, non-cooked, plant-based diet, she says. She doesn't have any direct rules for how much or for how much to consume. Either it depends on my appetite, whether I eat 1, 2, or 3 meals a day. And the clock does not dictate when I eat, except I try to avoid eating late at night. However, I generally do not eat before noon. I'm not advising this for anyone else. I am not as a rule hungry. Before then, she shares in an interview that most times she begins the day with juice of some kind, either green or whatever her taste desires. Annette firmly believes that eating food in its natural raw state instead of excessively cooking or processing, it can greatly improve your overall health and quality of life. One of her favorite juicing recipes is kale green goodness, which is a blend of kale, cucumber, celery, lemon, ginger, and green apple. She also recommends adding a favorite ingredient, wheatgrass juice, which is high in chlorophyll and can help detoxify the liver and improve digestion. And the best part is that you can even grow wheatgrass in your own kitchen without any soil. Simply soak wheat seeds in water for about 3 hours and then transfer them to a pot covered with a thin cloth. Water the seeds every morning and evening and keep the pot in a sunny area. After 7 days, the wheatgrass will be ready for juicing. Wheatgrass is a nutrient-dense superfood that contains vitamins E, C, and K, as well as iron, magnesium, and calcium. Once she's enjoyed her breakfast, Annette dedicates her time to her impressive home garden, where she grows a wide variety of fruits, vegetables, and herbs. This not only provides her with a constant supply of fresh, organic produce, but also serves as a form of exercise and a connection to nature. Gardening allows her to maintain her physical strength, flexibility, and balance. Annette passionately explains, "My garden is my personal pharmacy. Everything I need to nourish my body and stay healthy can be found right here in my backyard." After a few hours of gardening, Annette breaks for a light lunch, typically consisting of a large, colorful salad made from a variety of raw vegetables, including lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and bell peppers. She often adds a handful of sprouted grains or legumes for extra protein and fiber, as well as a homemade dressing made from blended avocado fruit juice and fresh herbs. Annette further states, "For dinner, I may have another salad with additional greens, nuts, avocados, soaked wild rice, sprouted legumes, and/or sprouted bulgur wheat." Over the years, Annette has authored several books and created instructional videos to share her knowledge and experiences with a wider audience. Our books, such as Journey to Health, are filled with valuable insights, practical tips, and delicious raw plant-based recipes. In our 80s, Annette Larkins shows no signs of slowing down. Her youthful appearance, boundless energy, and exceptional health continue to inspire people worldwide. Annette's story has inspired people worldwide to take charge of their health and adopt a plant-based lifestyle. As for her 84-year-old husband, Annette says that while he doesn't follow the exact vegan raw diet, he's definitely picked up a lot of her habits, but he regrets not doing it earlier, as he noticed a significant change in his health. And like humor, he states in an interview, "People would sometimes not know that Annette is my wife. They think she's my daughter." Her son has also transitioned into becoming a raw vegan like his mother. Due to being a hypochondriac and wanting to reap the same health benefits Annette has been doing. In fact, she doesn't remember the last time she had a cold or had to take an aspirin since following this diet. Annette shares her own diet tips that apply for herself, and while she promotes raw veganism, she doesn't necessarily say that it's the end-all and be-all. She prioritizes taking the little steps and victories and encourages others to question what they consume. Old habits are difficult to break, but if we work at replacing the bad ones with good ones, they too will be difficult to break, she saves. So, what do you think of the woman? Would you follow this diet? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.